If I were to describe Ishya in a few words, it would be escape from reality, a new friendships and a lot of crowd cheering.
Ishya means to me, well, once I got admitted into ISL, naturally the very first thing I did was to search and binge all the ICTVM videos I could find on the internet. And I remember the first video popping up to be of Ishya. I guess it was the Ishya 19's trailer and it was so cool. So Ishya is kind of like the first impression on my college for me.
Every scientist needs a coffee break, or so do I believe. To me, Ishya is not just a cultural fest, it is a unique fusion of art forms that brings out the vibrant and youthful side of us.
Well, Ishya means a lot of things to me since it's the first cultural fest that we'll be celebrating since the pandemic started, I guess.
It is actually a celebration, and it is a time or place where all batches come together with all thrill, excitement, enjoyment, all. So, in few words, we can describe Ishya as a full-fledged celebration.
Season of spring, season of festival, and season of excitement after long time studies and exams.
Ishya is a huge cultural fest which comprises of different events and competitions. Basically provides us a stage to showcase our talents and have fun and mingle around.
This will be our first big event on campus, so we're very excited. We get to spend time with our friends and seniors and take part in all the festivities.
I feel like fests like Ishya help students to tap into talents except academia and science.
So within these 2 months of college, our seniors have really hyped up Ishya a lot. I mean, I'm not sure how much of that is really true, but anyways, so from what we know, it's supposed to be this big fest, and it happens around like February or March, and it's supposed to be a 3-day thing with lots of activities. I don't even know how many activities, like we're getting mails every day about new activities and stuff that are coming up to sign and everything. So let's see how it goes.
I'm very excited as this is the first huge offline event taking place on campus. I'm looking forward to seeing everyone's talents and creative skills and also maybe taking part in a few of the events.
Ishya would be my first college fest, and it is really exciting to be a part of the fest that is being organized by your own college, because you get to be a part of something big and you get to work for it and enjoy it. So to be attending a fest as soon as I start college offline is really fun for me.
So I'm more excited for the preparation phase and activities. I guess I'm excited for the whole thing, and and seniors are telling us that they're going to be very, like, they tell us that their experience, there are going to be sleepless nights, and you're going to be working on this with your friends, and it's going to be excited and everything. So that's pretty nice.
Honestly speaking, this would be my first Ishya in campus. So I'm like really excited to enjoy this fest with all of you in person.
One thing I am very excited about from Ishya is that I would get to meet a lot of many people, and I would get to see what they are good at, something that is not usually seen in a science college like ours. So, like their art or music, or, you get it.
This is gonna be the first offline cultural fest I'm gonna celebrate in my college. So obviously I'm excited about a whole lot of things. Taking part in the main stage events, cheering in the crowd, cheering with my friends. It is also exciting already. And all the photos we're gonna take, I'm so looking forward to it.
The thing which I'm most excited about Ishya is that I'll finally be able to see people, huge crowds of people coming out of their safe zones and enjoying these events, big events, as they should be enjoyed.
Ishya 22 is way more exciting and highly regarded after a year of online Ishya. I'm sure that this is going to be a major comeback, and I'm so thrilled to relive yesterday once more.
This year's Ishya is happening after 2 long years, and this is our first Ishya of batch 20. And the most exciting thing is that I'm also one among the part of the Ishya team, and that's the thing.
about college fests like Ishya is like there would be these inter-batch competitions which would make these competitions more exciting, and at this point we will also have lot more new things to explore about ourselves.
In schools, teachers will be dealing with the major programs and there is least role for students. But here for Ishya, students are doing from A to Z. And in schools week, I don't think that no program will be done in such a splendid manner. So that's the main difference I'm seeing with the programs happening in the schools and Ishya.
One interesting thing about School Fest is that we get to meet a lot of new people from different places. But that is restricted to locality. Ishya definitely stands out in that case because it hosts several intercollegiate events, and that brings together people from different parts of the country.
Asia, the thing with Asia is that you can't really compare it to school level cultural events because Asia puts you in a position where it feels like a reality award show. With big performances, concerts, there's online and offline events where people show their talents and get a name for themselves for the world to see. You don't get to see all this at school.
Okay, so to start, I don't really have very big experience about cultural fests because I usually don't attend them. But, well, I think it'll be quite a bit quite a bit grander than what school fests would be. So, I'm expecting something grand.
Ishya is going to be much more grand, obviously. Plus, when it comes to school, at least in my school, pretty much all the events were organized and supervised by the teachers. It was only the performance part the students had to take care of. But Ishya is kind of different. Here it is the students that supervises stuff, it is the students that organizes stuff. So it is just going to hit different.
I think Ishya would be different from school events because unlike school events, you won't be forced to participate in any. Also, Ishya would give you a chance to explore your creativity.
We did not have a cultural fest at our school, so I'm looking forward to see what Ishya has in store for us. We're stoked.
I think it's going to be very different from what we had in school. In schools, we had like annual days and stuff, which was supposed to be half day or 1 day. It was technically half a day. But Ishya has activities on a much larger scale and it lasts for 3 days, so that's cool.
Ishya is different from my school fests because my school rarely ever had any fests, and even though we did, they were really bad. So it's going to be exciting to attend a good fest after a very long time because I think Ishya, as I've heard, is like a very huge thing here in ISRTVM.
I think I'd enjoy the main stage events more because I like to sit back and enjoy as a spectator.
I think that I'm excited for the main stage events. We have a lineup of dances and dramas and stuff like that, and it's going to be very exciting to watch such talented people perform on stage.
I'm really looking forward to the writing and other competitions. We get to see some of the most talented people on campus battle it out. Very fun.
Personally, I'm more biased towards main stage events, and it's just my personal opinion. I don't want to go around taking photographs or just write a poem. I mean, that's just my thinking. So yeah, I'm more excited for main stage events.
I would definitely say the offline Ishya because like we batch 19 people never got a chance to witness the actual offline Ishya event. So I'm really looking forward to attend all these stage events.
Well, I am most excited for the main stage events because that's where the adrenaline is. But apart from that, I am quite interested in the photography competition. I've heard that it gets a lot of attention and it gets a lot of entries. So yeah, I would like to see what quality photographs will be.
Well, I'm more excited about the main stage events, how they'll turn out to be, because there's gonna be a lot of people after a very long time, so it's gonna be like a lion roaring. So yeah, I'm very thrilled.
I'm more excited about the main stage events because Ishya has brought us some amazing ones over the past few years, especially the pro shows. The offstage events are equally enthralling because we get to see some great works, be it photography, paintings, or writings.
Early main stage event, because in main stage event we can see that the result of hard work of participants and also the results of team spirit too. And of course main stage events are always colorful, so I'm excited to see the main stage events.
Both actually. I mean, who wouldn't be excited about all the offline events? And since I'm into writing and stuff, that part equally excites me.
Realistically speaking, all the events were online, so it did lack the people element of it. So, but it was a very self-immersive experience, which was very good. Yeah.
Online Ishya was cool actually. It was awesome. But still, it was online. Having heard about offline Ishyas before, having known how cool it was before, having seen videos before, I was just a little disappointed about missing out a lot on my first year of college life.
In one word, the online Ishya, not that good because, well, yeah, understandable, I guess, because I wasn't very interested in any online events since I could just log onto YouTube and see other things. So, for entertainment, and it wouldn't help me connect to other people. While I think in an offline Ishya, I would connect to more people and I would enjoy with people rather than sit alone at home and just watch something. That's that's it.
It was good and it was actually a stress buster for us to such an online hectic schedule, and we would have enjoyed more if it was off.
Yes. Online Ishya was an entirely different experience for all of us. I never knew that an online cultural fest can be so momentous until Ishya 21. But I highly anticipate watching the fest live.
Oh, I would have loved to be a part of both the crowds of Hira Chitralia's music night and Sejal Bhatt's comedy session. If it were live, but I will be a little biased with I will be a little biased with Sejal Bhatt because why not? Who doesn't like stand-up comedy? Yeah.
I personally enjoyed every event of Ishya 21, not to mention the pro shows. Both the performers are equally recognized in their fields, but being someone who loves music, I would rather watch Hira Chitralia perform live.
Well, we had some pro shows, I remember. One of those was a stand-up comedy, and I think I would like to see a stand-up comedy in an offline version of Ishya. Well, hopefully, fingers crossed.
Ishya plays an important role in encouraging a culture of creativity, and just sometimes you need to think out of the box to pursue science. So it does help in that, I guess, for science students, which is always good.
I think Ishya puts forward the idea that art and science cannot exist independently. It also encourages us to explore our creative side and basically provides a fun break from the academics and studies.
I think Ishya might give, I mean, I don't have any prior experience, so obviously I will say that Ishya might be something that gives art a good platform to be showcased in an institute like ours that is more about science.
Many usually assume that studious people miss out on the art and fun part, but I would say ISA totally proves them wrong. And Ishya plays a great role in it. I mean, here the range of events is so wide that one would find at least one thing they are excellent at, besides being a nerd, of course.
Ishya provides us with a platform to take a break from our rigorous academic schedule and explore or showcase our talents and interests out to the world. And I think this is very important because we get to see a different side of people we see every day. Someone's good at singing, someone's good at art, someone's good at dancing, someone roasts people very well. So yeah.
Arts can be refreshing to anyone who runs on a very hectic schedule, and Ishya, by every means, has been truthful to this fact. The best part of Ishya is that it includes a variety of art forms. and ensures that every person is able to relate to at least one of them.
I look forward to this year's Ishya with very high hopes and expect to meet new people and, overall have a fun time. So, yeah, bye bye.
I'm really looking forward to Ishya 22 and I'm sure that it will be one of its kind.